I spoke with you last year at Sundance, and you're back with 2 movies this year, but this is your first time here. So
Yeah.
what are your first impressions of Park City?
Love it. It's great. It's very picturesque with the snow, and everybody's very nice. Yeah.
Having been here before, what makes Red Lights, you think, a good Sundance movie?
I don't think I yet know what makes it like a good Sundance movie. I think what's so great about Sundance is it's just like all about the films that the directors and writers intend to make without anyone else kind of infringing upon their choices. And I think that's what makes a Sundance movie great. And this is like fully realized film of exactly what Rodrigo wanted, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's cool to watch your career. You go from something like Inception to doing an indie film like this. So are there certain comforts that you miss when you're on set making a movie like this that you don't have when you're working with Christopher Nolan?
No, not really. I mean, the thing that what makes those guys similar is that they both work very fast. They both know exactly what they want. There's no waiting around, really. There's no faffing around. And I always say, it's about what you do with the resources. You might have 150 million or 5 million, but it's how you use them. And both those guys really know how to get the most out of their budget.
What's the tone like on set when Robert De Niro comes to work?
Well,
wasn't there?
I mean, I was a quivering mess. I think it's very hard. It's very hard to sort of talk have small talk with Robert De Niro.
Raging Bull, that was great.
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah, exactly.
But when you actually get down to it, he was so cool, and just when you get down to the work, it's amazing. And you do pinch yourself when you finish the scene. I just did a scene with Robert De Niro, but he was amazing, and I think he's fantastic in the movie. And Rodrigo was not. Rodrigo was so great with him. He just treated him like any other actor, and similarly with Sigourney. And these legends there, and he was just so sort of unfazed by it.
Elizabeth, it's been really fun, obviously, to watch your arc in your career the last year. From coming here with Marcy May last year to now being on magazine covers and award shows. And how do you put the last year in perspective?
Continually being surprised by good fortune, I guess. I did not expect any of that to happen with Martha because I didn't really know what could come of it, and it was just really exciting, and I'm really grateful for all of it.
I remember last year you were struggling with balancing school and coming out here, and you had an English paper to work on or something.
Yeah, it was awful.
Are you still dealing with that? Or?
I have 2 classes left, but I'm not in school right now.
Uh-huh.
It's really just not that interesting to me anymore.
Really? Oh, you're just over it now.
I just really want to get a freaking degree.
Tell me a little bit about, for each of you, what drew you to a project like this. You both have done sort of psychological thrillers in the past, but what is it about this one in particular that really stood out for both of you?
Well, I got the part right before Sundance happened last year, and the script is so smart, and the cast is such an amazing ensemble, and I just wanted a piece of it. And Rodrigo, I think, is incredibly talented, and it's what he did with Buried. How creative can you be with a box? And it is so compelling, and I just really wanted to be a part of it.
And how about for you? Was it something in the character, or just the ensemble, or what is it?
Yeah, it's everything that Lizzie said, and he's a fiercely talented man, director, writer, editor. He's like he arrived fully formed as a director and filmmaker. And also, to work with actors like this, that's very rare. You get an opportunity like that.
Now, the movie nerd in me has to ask you this question: what happens when you are a part of a film like the Batman franchise? How does it change your life? And people maybe coming up to you or recognizing you, or is it just another film and you go on to the next project?
No, it is something. People, people have invested a lot in those movies, and people are huge fans of that, the comic book and the movies, but it's so great just to work with him as a director, and they're phenomenal films, so I feel very lucky to be involved.
It's funny, when I told people here I was interviewing you, everyone says, "Oh, she's the queen of Sundance now. She's done all these cool indie movies." It's a weird title, but do you see yourself continuing to work in this space, or would you like to get some Batman money one day? Do you see yourself doing a big studio film next?
Well, everything that I have lined up for next year are all independent movies.
Yes, you seem to be. What is it about this world that you enjoy so much?
They just so far have happened to be the characters that I've just liked the most. And that's just that. Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, I don't have any dependents. I have no mortgage. I have no children. So I'm pretty safe just supporting myself doing independent films for now.
Well, congratulations on being back with another one. It's nice to see you both. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.